certainly a number of styles coming through with more winemaking artifact, whether that's the use of oak or malo or wild fermentation. I think the wines, there's a whole range of wines which are now much more textural and more food wines. It's through very judicious winemaking that people express the best out of their little parcel of land.
I like to think of Sauvignon as something you can build complexity in. I like to describe the way that we make wine as the antithesis of Marlborough Sauvignon, of what people consider to be Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. Hand-picked, wild yeast, old barrels, Semillon, all those little things to add some texture, to bring something, sort of more dimension to a, relatively sort of simple grape variety.
I really like the action of barrel and leaf stirring and creaminess, and like a peaches and cream style Sauvignon Blanc. We can't do Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc here because we're Hawke's Bay. So we're just trying for a more complex style.
The Sauvignon Blanc portion of the Sauvignon Semillon, we don't have a clear juice, so that it gets a lot of nice funky extra complexity there. And we age both varieties on yeast lees for 10 months before they get blended. That helps to give a rich, full, creamy mouthfeel.
We're really stoked to be making an interesting Sauvignon, a Sauvignon that we enjoy to drink, and it feels right making that Sav. The other style just didn't do it for us.
As a winemaker, it's just so nice to work with different techniques to build the wine in a slightly more kind of calculated way, with a set of winemaking decisions, creating a number of elements which can then be worked with and put together in different ways to create a style of wine.
Talking about at the moment, and obviously there's a big push with low alcohol wine, with funding from a number of wineries and from New Zealand wine growers to create these lifestyle wines.
Well, I guess with lees fermentation, what we're looking for is that solids influence. So we're getting texture and palate weight, but still retaining freshness in the wine. And for us, we tend to get that flinty funk coming into the wines. And it's a fine balance. We don't want too much of it because we still want to capture those aromatics of Marlborough, but we're trying to add a degree of interest, and we're finding that yeasty funk, just a subtle element of it is a really attractive trait. It's letting it go through its process, and it is, getting that balance is important. You can go too far one way, so for us, we're trying to have a little bit of positive corruption, but not too much.